Oh, you're back again? Well, all right. Here's another story for you. Did you know that Mitsubishi once built a car so advanced that it makes even today's models look like they're stuck in the past? There was even a Dodge Stealth variant, further proving how versatile and globally recognized this platform really was. The 90s were all about cool cars, and there was a full-on war going on between Japan's top automakers. Toyota, Nissan, and Mitsubishi were locked in a high-stakes battle for dominance in the JDM sports car world. Think of it like a street fight, but with turbos and high-tech gadgets. Toyota had the Supra, a straight-six monster that became a tuning icon. Nissan had the Skyline GT-R, a Godzilla of the streets with its brutal all-wheel drive system. And then there was Mitsubishi, punching its way above its weight with the GTO. This car was so stuffed full of gadgets and tech that it felt like something out of a sci-fi movie. Did you know that Nissan's R34 GT-R was so dominant in racing that Australia literally banned it from competition? And Mitsubishi, they were so obsessed with tech that they threw every possible option into the GTO, making it one of the most advanced cars of its time. Unfortunately, however, I think Mitsubishi might have taken it just a smidge too far because this did come back and bite them in the ass. It's like they said, who cares about weight? Just stuff more gadgets in there. At the end of the day, these three giants push each other to the absolute limits, creating some of the most iconic sports cars in history. The Supra became a tuner legend, the Skyline, a forbidden fruit, and the GTO, well, the GTO is still underrated, which makes it the best bang for your buck that you could possibly get when it comes to 90s JDM sports cars. Back in 91, the GTO was like a spaceship, decades ahead of its time. Imagine active aerodynamics adjusting at high speed, electronically controlled suspension adapting to road conditions instantly, a sophisticated all-wheel drive system for maximum grip, and four-wheel steering for razor-sharp handling. This wasn't just impressive, this was borderline revolutionary. On top of that, there was also the Spider version with a fully electronic folding hardtop. This was one of the earliest production cars to feature such a system. If you thought the GTO was just a heavy GT car, well, you're about to have your socks knocked off. And if you're not wearing any socks, well, that's on you, dude. So let's break down some of those features a little bit more. The active air system deploys a rear spoiler and a front valence at high speeds to improve vehicle stability. The ECS, or electronically controlled suspension, adjusts dampening in real time based on driving conditions. And the four-wheel steering system, it subtly turns the rear wheels to sharpen low-speed cornering and enhance high-speed lane changes. This wasn't just gimmicky, it genuinely improved the driving experience. For performance, the GTO TT or the 3000 GT VR4 put down right around 300 horsepower from the twin-turbo V6, hitting 0 to 60 in right around 5 seconds, right on par with other 90s JDM legends. But all that came at a cost. Maintaining advanced systems like four-wheel steering and twin turbos could be just a little bit challenging. But still, that's part of the charm. It proves that Mitsubishi was dedicated to pushing the boundaries of what we thought that a car should and could be. By the way, if you're enjoying diving into these automotive gems with me, don't forget to hit that like button. Looking at Mitsubishi today, it's clear that they've stepped away from the ambitious engineering that made the GTO legendary. I mean, it's hard to even believe that the same brand that made the GTO back in 1991 is the same brand making the Mirage or the Eclipse Cross today. Current models focus on practicality and economy over heart-stopping performance. Compared to the GTO, modern Mitsubishi simply don't capture the spirit of innovation. This classic remains a nostalgic reminder of the brand's greatest era. Back in the 90s, the GTO was often overshadowed by the Supra, the Skyline, and even the RX-7 in pop culture. I mean, just think video games, movies, and magazines. But under the radar, it was offering more tech and just as much punch, if not more in some areas. So today, the lack of mainstream spotlight is actually working in your favor. Now, it's not all sunshines and boosts. Owning one of these is like having a very brilliant but very needy pet. It'll bring you joy, but you might have to get behind it and push just a little bit more than one might consider desired. So if you're considering buying one, here's what you should expect. Maintenance is certainly not impossible. However, it's not, Toyota Corolla easy either. You should expect to deal with vacuum lines, a whole lot of vacuum lines, aging electronics, and turbos that require a little bit of TLC. But if you talk to any long-term owner, they'll tell you, it's worth every single minute you spend underneath the hood. In terms of value, the GTO has held pretty steady, while other JDM cars have skyrocketed in recent years. It's not crazy to think that in a few years, clean examples will start climbing as well. But right now, they're in the sweet spot, undervalued, capable, and still accessible. So when you're shopping for a 90s JDM legend, the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo stands out as by far your smartest choice. It can still keep up with modern sports cars, and unlike the Supra, RX-7, or the Skyline, it is not saddled with the dreaded JDM tax, so it is drastically more affordable. This makes the GTO a hidden gem, offering true Japanese performance without the inflated price tag. As with any classic, you will want to stay on top of maintenance, but considering that parts are still available, with just a little bit of patience, the effort is absolutely worth it. If you want to catch more builds, deep dives, and wild automotive facts, I've got new videos coming out every Monday and every Thursday, and the next one is going to be insane. So seriously, turn on those notifications. You don't want to miss it. All right, let's get back to the content. Ultimately, the Mitsubishi GTO isn't just a relic of the past. It's a timeless piece of automotive art, unmatched by today's Mitsubishi lineup. And it's still flying under the radar of the car enthusiast community. So whether you're a collector or someone who lives for the thrill of driving, this machine deserves your attention. No doubt about it, the GTO is Mitsubishi's crowning sports car achievement, and it's the smartest JDM sports car investment you can make today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.